it's a welterweight bout between Tony Ferguson and Donald Cerrone. Well, if any modern-era UFC athlete is worthy of a Hall of Fame distinction, despite having never realized a UFC title, I would submit to you Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone. His resume reads like a UFC record book.
And he just keeps on getting better. Every time you think Cowboy is starting to get to the end of the rope, he reinvents himself. He makes some small change to his game that allows him to compete at the highest level. The run that he went on after beating Alexander Hernandez and then coupling that with the massive victory over Ally Aquinta, you thought watching that you were watching the very best Cowboy Cerrone you've ever seen. And this is at the tail end of a career that spanned over a decade.
And his new source of motivation is son Danger. These are very legitimate championship aspirations for Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone, trying to move one step closer to his title. All right, so here he is, DC, the one, the only Tony Ferguson, the former UFC interim lightweight champion, and the man who was the first to accrue a double-digit winning streak in the division, 155 pounds, that most people believe is the best and deepest in the UFC.
It has long been the deepest division in the UFC, and Tony Ferguson has maneuvered his way through that and had eventually captured the interim lightweight championship. One of the most diverse strikers that you've ever seen. I mean, the elbow he hit against Josh Thompson to split him open was unbelievable. And couple that with the college wrestling background, and every time you step into the octagon with Ferguson, you know you're going to have your hands full. From him walking to the octagon dancing, to getting in there and being so free-flowing, Tony Ferguson is one of the best fighters on the UFC's roster.
He really thrives under the bright lights. He is a finisher of the highest order. His training habits are truly the stuff of legend. Eddie Bravo talks about this guy training for 6 hours straight. Probably ill-advised for most fighters, but El Cucuy can do it.
He can do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 36 wins, 15 losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Orange County, California, Tony "El Cucuy" Ferguson. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliotta.
Dan Mergliotta, your referee.
Ready? Ready?
All right, so here we go with round 1, and when you are facing a submission specialist like this as a striker, you have got to avoid the canvas, I would think, at all.
Yes, you have to. And if the striker gets taken down, he needs to make sure the only thought is to get back to his feet. Whether the submissionist goes to his back or is on top, you've got to make plan number 1, getting back standing and getting back to your space. If not, you're going to find yourself tapping and really wondering why. Why did I not engage him in this game?
Look at you dropping a submissionist on us, huh?
It's crazy.
His leg is hurt here. You can see him limping a little bit. And the Cerrone takedown defense is there.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now we get back to range.
Nice connection there by Tony Ferguson. You're probably glad you never had to prepare for a fighter like this in your day.
I've never seen anything like that, and I'm not sure there's anyone like that going up in the weights. Tony Ferguson does not give you any idea of what you're facing. When you're in there, you're confused. He doesn't give you any type of pattern inside the octagon. That's a good jab.
Nice kick landed there by Cerrone. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming. That is, oh man, this dude is good.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back and forth first round here.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
90 seconds remain in the round.
Ooh, big shot to the body.
High-level MMA defense there, able to avoid the punch. Nice job by Cerrone.
Oh, no! Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Oh, he's got his back. Now he's got to start trying to drag him to the ground. Then he can look for submission.
Oh, straight right. Cerrone's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Ooh, big knee.
He hurt him.
What a fight we got going on here. What an end to round one.
Sit down. Take a deep breath. Now listen, we probably lost that round. The only reason we lost is because you're waiting on it. I need you to be...
All right, here we go with our second 5 minutes now. Round two. Tony Ferguson and Donald Cowboy Cerrone.
Good punch lands. Look at how he turned his hip into that leg kick.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. And they separate. Oh, now going to the body with that hook. Nicely done there by Ferguson. He can truly do it all. All right, so he lands a jab there. Pretty nicely done, DC.
You can really control a fight just knowing how to fight behind your jab.
50 total strikes. Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up with him. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Blocks the shot. Pinpoint accuracy on that. You'll ever see.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Nice strike there by Ferguson. When he's in that flow state, that striking zone, very difficult proposition for his opponent.
El Kukui, and you better be ready to look like you went into a street fight because he will slice and dice you up when you're in the octagon with him.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pose.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Ferguson, I have to say, absorbing those strikes quite well.
Look at how fast. The only person I can do this to is maybe John. John, there's a weight difference. I don't know if he knows jiu-jitsu much. He got his foot. Left arm across to get pressure on the choke. Oh, wow. Oh! Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Somehow stays in the fight. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control.
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Now looking.
Notice he'll pick up his left leg, step over the head. Once he gets him on the side, he'll start to apply pressure to try to get the finish. The Kimura is not the arm, it's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
Sit down, brother. Now listen, I need you to go hard. I want you to take control of this fight. I need you to.
Last round, guys. You ready? You ready?
Third and final round here. Well, just as he did the previous action right off the gut, DC, he's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
Oh, he's got it. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, good head movement there. Nice slip. 73 total strikes have landed for Donald Cowboy Cerrone. While the number's not all that efficient, 43% the accuracy rate against Tony Ferguson.
Big head kick land. Oh, nice.
Wow.
Nice punch lands.
Cerrone's there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He got hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one.
Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way. The referee's going to stop us.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away, try to escape this very, very dangerous position. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Back mount now. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom.
Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Nicely done. Pretty good work with the strikes
He's
here
going to
off of his
attack the
back.
triangle choke here. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
And he's out. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Cowboy Cerrone. All right, so the fight goes the distance. Both guys had their moments, but there was a striking advantage, albeit slight, and perhaps that'll be enough for him to get his hand raised.
It should be enough. I mean, when you watch the fight, you understand that you are watching two of the best mixed martial artists in the world. But it did look like he did just enough to earn a competitive decision.
The official
Ladies
decision
and
is now
gentlemen,
in and
after
resides
3
with Bruce
rounds,
Buffer.
before the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest 29-28, Cerrone. Judge 2 scores it 9-28, Ferguson. And Judge 3 scores it 9-28 for the winner by split decision, Donald Cowboy Cerrone.
Woo, those split decisions are something else. He is happy to exhale at this point in time. It was a close one. Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup. All right, so here he is, the former Strikeforce welterweight champion, Nick Diaz. Stars don't burn much brighter than this, DC. Good to see Nick back on the proving ground tonight.
It's great to see Nick back in the octagon, a guy that every time he makes the walk, you know you are going to get a great fight. He's gonna start going at you the moment the referee says fight. He's gonna be talking. He'll be trying to slap you. He'll be hitting you with the jab. And if you make the mistake of just taking him down, Nick Diaz has a great jiu-jitsu game, unbelievable submission ability, a Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt with black belt boxing.
Yep.
That's Nick Diaz.
Lifetime in the sport, made his UFC debut all the way back at UFC 44 against Jeremy Jackson in 2004. Well, it seemed an eventuality that Ben Askren would one day find his way to the UFC. Did that with a big win over Robbie Lawler in his UFC debut, and now the focus on continuing to climb that crowded welterweight ladder.
Ben Askren is a unique talent because he does not look like the type of guy that you would find in an octagon. But every time he steps foot in there, he has no doubt he's going to get his hand raised, which is what he has done his entire life. Look at Ben, and you know what's coming. He's going to wrestle you. He's going to take you down. He's going to make you grapple more than you're comfortable with. But can Ben Askren employ that wrestling game plan all the way to a UFC championship? We will see.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Diaz is 1 year the elder. He will have a 3-inch reach advantage. And now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 26 wins, 10 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Stockton, California, Nick Diaz! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 19 wins, 2 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Ben Funky Askren! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Mergliotta.
Dan Mergliotta, your referee.
You ready? Are you ready?
Right, so here we go with round 1, and on one side, clearly the more well-rounded fighter, yet when we sat down with him on Thursdays, first words out of his mouth, he ain't gonna submit me, I'm gonna try to take him down.
Oh, my goodness. And you laugh just like that because you know how much of a joke this is. You want to avoid the grappling with this guy at all costs. I know he has bravado. I know he has a big ego, but it would benefit him to fight this fight. Now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look for him to transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
All right, so he postures up.
Oh, man, that was slick.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, his opponent's squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Well, he's got some of the best chokes in the game. He's going for one now.
Oh, nice.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. And he's out. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Ben Askren. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Beautiful strike.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts. Big one for the clinch.
Muay Thai plum. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. All right, so he finally gets the takedown here. He kept on trying, stayed committed. He told us before the fight, at some point, I'm going to be able to take him down, and that's exactly the way it played out. All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
All right, Tate, listen. Let's tighten you up on that side. You gotta start moving. Don't allow him to get to your body. Start protecting this.
Okay, you ready? Round two. Ready? Let's go.
Round two underway. And he landed the right hand there.
Oh, just opening up on him now.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more. And just
Beautiful level change leads to the takedown.
Push him off! Push him off!
all right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Oh, you gotta watch him attacking submissions. He throws the legs up to try to get a triangle choke here.
Watch triangle, watch triangle. Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the...
And he's out.
He's almost staying up.
Dealing with a cut now over that right eye. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Get yourself to the side. Scramble!
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Diaz. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Just over a minute to go, round two.
Thought he's gonna attack a triangle choke here.
Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finisher position. Now watch, he goes parallel, right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish.
And this might just be a matter of time. Wow. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide.
They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Round 3 next.
Whoa.
Last round, guys. You ready? You ready?
Third round underway.
That's a big strike right there.
Oh, he lands a huge right hand. Right hand on point. Oh, single collar tie here.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it, John, stop.
Right hand punch from the clinch. Oh, that was nice, John. That was nice. What a takedown attempt. He got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's going to try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke. Oh!
And this might just be a matter of time. Brilliant submission defense there. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than the half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
Man, look how flexible those legs are. He's got them in rubber guard. I don't think I could do that if I tried.
I mean, John, don't sell yourself short. You just might be able to do it, but if you do, John, you're doing it with the idea that you're slowing everything down as a defensive fighter. There are submissions, right? There are submissions, but they're very rare submissions that we don't see used very often in the UFC.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Ground and pound strike is true. 45 seconds remain in the round. Working out of the half guard here. 30 seconds to go. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
What a fight! All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. They go the distance tonight, but you got to think he won over the judges with his striking acumen tonight.
Yeah, you got to watch one of the best strikers in the entire UFC. He did everything so well, and in my opinion, he should cruise to a very easy decision.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
All 3 judges scored this contest 9-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Nick Diaz.
All right, nice job by him there, as he is your winner via unanimous decision. And sometimes I would think it's easier said than done to just leave the judges out.